So specifically as a military spouse, um, you know, I think it's interesting because I said to you when we first started our conversation, we were offline, right?
Mhm.
Um, my husband's career, my husband's job, really is our professional priority.
Mhm.
My job is my passion, and I'm extremely attached to it. It's part of my identity. I'm extremely glad to be able to do what I do and take it to Japan with me, which is very unique because many spouses come to Japan and cannot work for lots of different reasons. So I was extremely lucky to be able to work while I'm here.
That's awesome.
Um, but we prioritize my husband's job, and I think, to be completely candid, I think sometimes that creates difficulties as a spouse and as a mom
Mhm.
and as a professional, right? That impacts all different facets of life. And my husband is not ignorant to this. We talk about this openly, and so when we were in the States, prioritizing his job meant one thing, right?
Yeah.
It meant that, like you and I talked about, I was the default parent, right? And when something happened, I stayed home and I took care of the kids or whatever, so that we could make sure to put his job first, and he could make sure to go to work and do what he had to do. In Japan, that's different to a degree, right? Because while we're still absolutely prioritizing his career, the expectations for a military spouse here in Japan are very different. We're alone. Our support systems are not here. So spouses come to Japan with their service member and wind up unable to work in a foreign country where they don't speak the language and they don't know the culture, and it's uncomfortable. And we're driving on the other side of the road, right? All those things we talked about.
Mhm.
And then their service member deploys, and now they're alone without any of those things. And so part of my role, being here with my husband, is making sure to make myself accessible to the other spouses that are here, to help
Mhm.
provide for them and care for them and make sure they're okay, while also making sure I'm okay, right? And making sure my husband's okay and making sure my three kids are okay. Um, and the God's honest truth is I love it. I
Well, that's
I
good.
do. Yeah, I love it. And I think I'm very I hate to use the word blessed. I think people overuse that, and I don't mean it in that kind of liturgical sense. Um, but I just feel very blessed to have the opportunity to be able to help people that way.
Mhm.
But it does absolutely, right, bring another level to that role, bring another set of expectations.